We're reading the Chofetz Chaim on proper speech, day 69, verbal abuse. It is permissible to speak negatively about somebody who was guilty of verbal abuse in order to comfort his victim. The pain and humiliation caused by insulting speech can be minimized by pointing out to the victim that the perpetrator lacks intelligence or discretion, and that people do not take him seriously. At a later point in time, it would be important to help the victim understand the nature and problems of the perpetrator so that he can learn how to deal with the person and prevent reoccurrence of such incidences. Keep your distance. The anguish one will experience in the next world for having sat in the company of gossipers can better be understood by a parable. A group of men were enjoying each other's company when the police suddenly appeared to arrest one of them, a man of ill repute, for allegedly having committed a crime. The man was led off in chains and brought before the authorities, who interrogated him thoroughly. Seeing how the accused steadfastly maintained his innocence, the authorities ordered all those who were with him at the time of his arrest to be taken into custody as well. They too were subjugated to intense interrogation, in the hope that at least one of them would provide information which would prove the accused's guilt. These men were well aware that they themselves were not being accused of any wrongdoings, yet they experienced deep regret for having associated with the accused. Had they kept distance from him, they would not have suffered the humiliation, intimidation, or fear to which they were subjugated. When in the end they were released unharmed, they made sure never again to associate with that individual. How careful one must be to avoid gossipers. When one feels his resolve weakening out of fear of being labeled as an outcast, he should tell himself, "It is enough that I will have to stand judge for my own sins. Need I suffer for the sins of others as well?" Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.